Throughout history, humans have sought to alter their appearances, pushing the boundaries of what's possible. But some individuals have taken this pursuit to extraordinary levels, undergoing extreme surgeries that transform them into living embodiments of their unique desires. Before starting video, please subscribe my channel and hit bell icon for more informative videos. On number 1, Vinny O has had over 110 procedures to transform into a genderless, extraterrestrial being. He has spent more than $40,000 for his procedures. However, the surgery he wants next is his most extreme yet, getting his genitalia removed entirely so he is neither male nor female. This wannabe alien has had over 110 procedures, which include 35 whole body and face laser treatments, 12 cheek fillers, 2 brow fillers, 15 lip fillers, and 10 fillers for random wrinkles. He has also had 6 Botox sessions, 5 nose procedures, 5 facial peels, and 20 cryofacial freezing. For the final jaw-dropping touch, he sports large black contact lenses and covers his hair with striking colors. Vinny next plans to have his nipples, belly button, and his genitalia removed in order to become a blank canvas. And despite warnings that Vinny has received from medical professionals, he is adamant about going ahead with the surgery to remove his genitalia. According to him, this is what he needs to become his true self. On number 2, Maria Jose Cristerna, better known as the Vampire Lady, had body transformation that featured titanium horns injected into her head. Her entire body is covered with tattoos and extensive piercings. She even had her teeth filed to add to the effects. But beyond the scary look lies a caring mother with a good heart, a mother of 4. 90% of Maria's body is covered with tattoos and has been modified with subcutaneous implants. Known as the Vampire Lady, she has a total of 49 body modifications. She has titanium horns embedded in her skull and fangs implanted into her gums to portray a real-life vampire look. Maria first began to modify her body after she found the courage to leave her abusive husband of 10 years. But beyond the facade of her interesting look, Maria is a loving mother. She is also a trained lawyer in a conservative society like Guadalajara. The women in her neighborhood respect her and come to her for advice. Maria shares her story in women's groups, and the women share their concerns with her. On number 3, Herbert Chavez went through 16 years of plastic surgery to change into his comic book hero Superman. He has had nose jobs, skin whitening, and lip liposuction. Chavez even had jaw realignment, pec implants, and abdominal implants to become a real-life Clark Kent. He has invested around 300,000 pesos, 4,400, on his obsession. Herbert Chavez fell in love with Superman when he was just 5 years old. His love turned into an obsession, and he indulged 300,000 pesos, 4,400, to become the real-life Superman. He is also the Guinness World Record holder in 2013 for having the largest collection of Superman memorabilia with 1,253 items. Chavez says that is hard to live up to people's expectations of a real-life superhero. His body requires extensive maintenance. He says in a Daily Mail correspondence, "My cleft chin is formed of hydrogel, but it does not always appear balanced. The more dehydrated you get, the smaller it gets, so you have to keep adding to it." Apart from the 19 surgeries he has already had, Chavez plans to keep improving his look with more surgeries. He wishes to make himself taller and beef up his abdomen and bum, but he is willing to stop if his doctor recommends so. On number 4, Luis Padron spent $25,000 of plastic surgery, including full-body hair removal, skin bleaching, and eye coloring to look like a real-life elf. He is planning surgery to make his ears pointed, hair implants for a heart-shaped hairline, and a limb-lengthening operation to make him 6 feet 5 inches tall. Luis Padron is a fantasy fanatic who dreams of becoming a real-life elf. Lewis became obsessed with the fantasy world after being bullied as a kid. He spent more than $47,000, $36,000, on procedures like cheek liposuction, rhinoplasty, full-body hair removal, Botox, and fillers to transform his appearance. His most recent surgery was a $12,000 procedure to transform his hairline into the distinctive heart-shaped widow's peak seen in many depictions of elves and vampires. He has around $80,000 worth of more surgeries planned that would involve teeth transformation into fang-like dentures, pointed ears, a diamond-shaped jawline, reduction in the appearance of his Adam's apple, and eye lift to make the shape cat-like. On number 5, Henry Damon is slowly transforming himself into Marvel comic book villain Red Skull. He had part of his nose removed and subdermal implants placed in his forehead to resemble Red Skull. He has also tattooed his eyeballs black and undergone substantial red and black face tattoos. Henry Damon chopped off his nose to resemble the Marvel villain, Red Skull. He also has subdermal implants embedded into his forehead. Henry's surgeon, who revealed that Henry now prefers to be referred to only as Red Skull, said the married father underwent extensive physical and psychological tests to ensure he was ready for the surgery. The next step for Henry, or Red Skull, will be to embed silicone implants into his cheeks. He further plans to undergo facial tattooing to complete his final transformation into the Marvel supervillain.